Hello, and welcome back to my Germain. It's the weekend, it's Saturday. I have a story to share, like always, I share a different kind of story. Oh, something is in my eyes, guys. Okay, give me a minute. I don't know, what was that about? I think it might be a eye later, so I don't know. Give me a minute. Okay, I think I got it. So, they say whenever, one of your eyelashes or whatever um, falls out, you should blow on it and make a wish. Now, my wish is I can't really tell you or share with you my wish because if I share my wish, then it won't come true. So let me wish, okay? Okay, I already made my wish, so hopefully it comes true. Anyway, guys, um, I'm a bit early. I see a few people tuning in already, giving me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. It's Saturday night live stream, and you guys are aware. Every single night, this is what I'm doing. Um, I'm here really early. Usually, it's like an hour from now. So thank you guys for just stopping by for a minute, giving me a thumbs up. Appreciate everything. Everything really adds up. So yeah, a few people already tuning in. It's like within a few minutes, not even a minute, and people tuning in, giving me thumbs up and love. So I really appreciate that. So guys, like whoever is tuning in already, um, tonight is gonna be a story, like a real cool story. Hi, my brother. I'm here with the snacks. Let me see if I could give you a close up of what it is. This is what it looks like. So basically, what this is. Thank you, my friend, for stopping by, showing some love. I really appreciate it. It's just some veggie treat. I try to do my vegetarian thing. It's not easy because I wasn't always a vegetarian or a vegan. Um, I just picked that up now for like maybe a few years, but I've been doing it. Just trying to stay dedicated to it. Kind of like with these live streams. I'm doing live stream every single day for the month of December. Now, you guys just don't know how hard that is. It's very difficult. Oh, thank you, my friend. I see a few people tuning in. Let me see if I could recognize who's tuning in, who's giving me a thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you tuning in, showing love. As you can see, for everyone who tune in, this is what I'm having. I know you might think this looks really yummy. This is all vegetarian. It's good to eat healthy, and I try to eat healthy as much as I can. It's basically like a veggie chips. It has peas. I think it's like black peas and green peas and yellow peas mixed together create this snack. So I know it looks yummy, guys. How are you doing? I'm good, and everyone is good. Is everyone okay? You guys are really early. Thank you for the thumbs up. I'm here with snacks and a story. Let me taste this first. Very yummy. Very good, guys. Very good snacks. Now, for you guys who are tuning in, it's rice, peas, and black beans. It's pretty good. Um, I don't even remember where I got it. I think I went to the supermarket, picked it up. But for anyone who might want to know or ask, like, what is this? What kind of snack it is? Um, it's basically a really good treat that you could taste and you can enjoy. So you guys will pretty much enjoy snacks with me while I share a story. Snacks, and you guys get to choose which chocolate I'll be eating tonight. So I'm not really sure. I have two chocolates here. Um, this one is organic. This one is not organic, but it's called dark chocolate mint. It's like a chocolate mint. This one, and this one is just a green. Oh, this one is milk chocolate with almonds. So later I'll get to choose which one because the goal is to eat a chocolate every day. So I noticed that Francisco is here, for a little while, and food cooking every day is here, and Boda is here. Appreciate the love, you guys giving me a thumbs up. I'm just checking to see everyone is here. I see a couple people. You guys are really early. Um, Sometimes it takes a few minutes for my live stream for everyone to tune in, and then I could start my stories. As I said, it's the weekend. A lot of people might be a little bit busy, so I'm probably gonna be here for a while. Probably gonna wait for a few people to tune in. I'm not really sure the time zone difference for you guys who just tune in. Um, so so Khmer food cooking every day. I'm not really sure the time zone. Not really sure where you're located. Um, and also, who else is here? Francisco was here. It just says hola, my brother, and just passing by to say hi. Give me a thumbs up. Appreciate that. I always appreciate the love from everyone who, tune in just to show love like a real quick. So I always appreciate that. Just people just stopping by real quick. So that's actually a big deal. But I'm gonna hold off on the story. It's probably gonna take me a little while to start this story because, as I said, I'm like really early, and yeah, I'm probably just gonna wait for a little while before I get this story thing started for a few of my friends, buddies, and stuff to tune in, and we can start sharing it. So before I share, since I noticed a few people here already, um, I'm just gonna give you guys the idea what tonight's story is about because I noticed a lot of people doing the back and forth thing. Um, the live stream just started now, like yeah, it's probably like 7 minutes. Probably gonna be 8 minutes. So I know I'm like really early. Um, Usually I start my live stream at 10 p.m. Right now it's 9:35 p.m. So I'm pretty much half an hour early. For most of my friends here in the YouTube world, they already set their schedule because they know, okay, that's the time I come on. But today I just wanted to do some extra time, so I decided that what, I'm probably gonna start doing some wild stuff. For you guys who are here, um, I'm gonna try to see if I could do like maybe a 7 hour live stream or something crazy. Like basically, I just do a silent live stream where I won't be on, but I'll be able to see who's passing by, who's commenting, who's saying what on my other phone. So I think that's what I'm probably gonna do. So while maybe I'm at work, it will be running on live stream pretty much for like 7, 8 hours. Now that's extreme, but I'm thinking, you know what? I need to start doing something extreme. You know, I've been checking my watch hours and I see that okay, it's not as high as I want it to be. So I gotta be like, okay, well, you know what? I can do this, um, and I'm just gonna push as hard as I can to try to accomplish like what I set out to accomplish. I know it's not gonna be easy, but um, 2021 is coming up, and I'll be like, you know what? I've been doing this YouTube thing now for like what 2 years. So I figured, you know what? Since it's already 2 years or 1 year and a half, whatever. I know it's been a while. I think it's like 2 years now. It's gonna be 2 years since I'm doing this YouTube thing. So it's time for me to be a little bit extreme and just kind of like start doing things a little bit differently. And that's just what I'm aiming for. So For you guys who are tuning in today, stories, and as I shared with you guys earlier, um, I'll be having snacks while sharing my story. If anyone is curious to know what this is, it's just basically peas, black beans, and what is it? I think yellow peas or something like that. But anyway, I know it's all vegetable. Oh yeah, it's rice and peas, different kind of peas. So this is my snack. Since I start this live stream kind of early, I decided to do some uh, buffoonery. I never used that word before, but buffoonery sounds really cool. And you know what? This is my channel. I could do whatever I want. I could do all kind of weird stuff, and I could even smell it. Because besides, I'll be the one to be eating this stuff. So guys, this is actually really good. It's a really good snack. I just picked it up the other day, and that's what I'm gonna be having with you guys before I start the story. Now, if you guys know, I always have stories. My stories, for the most part, is always positive, and my story is always based on real live event, or it could be something that I seen somewhere, experienced myself. It could be from a friend or a family member. Now, today, since a few of you guys showed up, and I'm really early. Usually, I don't start my live stream this early. This was like a surprise. Um, and I think I did it because I have snacks and stuff. Now, today's live stream that I'm about to share, um, it happens like maybe a few weeks ago. Um, I was having a conversation with my grandma, and she shared some stuff with me, and I'm about to share it with you. Now, I could say it's from my grandma because my grandma don't really watch my content. However, if my dad is watching, he'll know what's going on. And if my mom is watching, she'll know what's going on. The problem is, no one really knows because I will not say who she was talking about per se. But they'll know that, okay, at that particular time, that was like a week ago, my grandma was kind of a bit emotional about stuff. And if you guys know, and you guys been here a while watching my videos, listening to my stories, random stories, weird but calm and quiet, and you know what I mean, not always excited stories, not always funny stories. My stories is just something calm. You can be chill, like a place to go when you just want to get your mind off things, like whatever is troubling you, whatever problems you might have. Chilling with me for a little while, trust me, you're gonna take your mind off all that because you're gonna listen to all this wild stuff I'm saying. Like, I know I'm not no rocket scientist or anything like that, but I try to be honest, speak the truth. You know what I mean? And as I said, I pick up stories on a daily basis, and whatever I pick up, I just share with you. Today I was actually supposed to do a travel vlog, but the weather was like, no, you're not gonna do that today. So I was like, okay, fine. So I just, chill, talk to my family member, make sure everybody's all right, everybody's good, everybody's safe. That's what matters, especially right now. So basically, you guys gonna hear a story about my grandma while I'm eating. I don't know if I should shake it, but this is what it looks like, guys. Usually I don't have snacks while I'm on live stream, but as I said, today my live stream was a bit early. So because it was so early, I decided, you know what? Because it was so early, I decided that I'm gonna do something that I usually don't do. Hey, how you doing, my friend? I see a couple of my friends are here today. Thank you, my friend Jay Long. He's here. Appreciate the love, Jay Long. Thank you so much to come into my live stream, like always. Oh, my snacks. So basically, My snacks is pretty much a veggie, like a crispy treat snacks. So it based on rice, peas, and black beans. Now it's very healthy, guys. Very good for you. You're probably gonna be seeing this a lot. Can you hear the crunch? Yeah. So yeah, I know I'm doing all kinds of wild stuff, but this is what my live stream is about. You never know what to expect, you know. I tried to do some. I'm gonna use a word I don't even use. It's called buffoonery. Buffoonery. I'm getting dizzy, guys. Anyway, yeah, yes, my friend, this is very healthy and it's vegetarian. You guys know I'm vegetarian. J Long says, let me check. He said, hello, friend. Happy Sunday. Uh, Here in the US, it's actually Saturday. But me, I'm not really sure where you live, where you located, J Long. Um, I'm thinking maybe you in the side of Asia over there, Slim. I see that you're here. Happy Saturday to you too. Happy that you're here. I know my live stream started a little bit early. I just wanted to just start some stuff early, you know, get it out there. So, Slim, since you just tuned in, I'm having snacks because I started my live stream so early. I don't know if you could see that, but basically, what this is rice, peas, and black beans snack. Um, I don't know if you guys can see it very clearly. Depends on the phone that you have. But anyways, it's quite tasty, and yes, it is yummy. You know, as you can see. Hold up, wait. Come and focus. See what it looks like? So this is what it looks like, guys, and it's pretty tasty. Yeah, I'm doing some wild stuff because guess what? You guys came and joined the live stream really early, and I just want to say appreciate that like always. Okay, now for you guys that are here on a Saturday, for me it's all about fun and it's all about me sharing with you a story. Now it's still early because usually I start my live stream around 10 p.m. and it's not exactly 10 p.m. is yet. So you guys, you know, you could just grab a bite. Um, you guys could just take care of what you need to take care of, do the back and forth thing because I'm probably gonna be here for a little bit, having my snack, um, drinking some water, and probably let the time go by. So before I could share my story, I'm thinking about starting my story around 10 p.m. So for now, you guys can just pretty much take care of what you need to take care of. Um, you guys could always come back. You could do it either way. Okay, thank you, my friend. I see a few people tuning in. Happy Saturday to you too. Happy to see you. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate the thumbs up for everyone who is here. Snack time. The story is probably gonna be in a little bit, guys. So as I said, it's really early, so you guys can just you know, chill with me for a while, or you could just get a snack to prepare because tonight's story is gonna probably gonna be a really good one, and I don't know the time difference with where you guys are, but over here, you know, it's really early, so For you guys that are tuning in just now, the story will probably start around 10 p.m. Um, and for you, I'm not really sure what time that's gonna be, but for everyone that's just tuning in just now, and people doing the back and forth, jump in and just showing love, for everyone, I really appreciate that. Um, but most likely, I'm probably gonna wait to share this story. And if you want to have a clue what the story is about, so you can make a decision whether you want to hang out and listen to this story or not, I like to give people choices. I don't want to keep you guys in the suspense, like, okay, what kind of story is he going to share tonight? Is it going to be a good story? Or so basically, what the story is going to be, if you're just tuning in, stopping by for a minute, and you're just wondering, okay, what kind of story is about to share. My story is just basically based on like a week ago, or maybe it's longer than that. I had a conversation with my grandma, and she was just expressing to me the way she was feeling about a particular thing that was happening to her, and I decided, okay, you know what? Maybe this could be a good story for you guys. Um, and it's not very sad, but there's some sad parts about it, and there's some happy parts about it. And I'm probably, the reason why I could say my grandma, because whether my dad watching my live stream, or listening to my live stream, or my mom, you know what I mean, they might not know who exactly she was talking about. She could be talking about a friend, she could be talking about a family member. So for me, I know the details, but I will not be sharing the details here on my channel. I'm just sharing just the underlying story. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, really sorry about that. I forgot to put my phone. My phones just start ringing off like crazy. I don't know if I'll be able to set my as I said before. Sorry about that. I just forgot to put this particular phone that I'm using, on do not disturb. And usually, like, if somebody's calling, it wouldn't do what it's doing now. Um, some people, they just do that. They call once, you don't pick up. They call twice, they don't pick up. They call the third time, the fourth time, the fifth time, and you don't pick up. And some people, they just that's just how they are. I have friends and family member that's just, they don't understand that you might be busy at that particular time. For me, I know it's not an emergency, because I just had a conversation like a couple minutes ago. You know what I mean? That was just weird conversation, but that's what it is. So now, they trying to call, and yeah, I just don't want to deal with weird conversation at this particular time. It's Saturday. I'm having fun. I'm eating my veggie snacks. And yeah, as I said, I forgot to put the phone on do not disturb. So yeah, I said it a few times that I apologize for that. So basically, as I was saying, um, it's something that happened with my grandma, and I could share this, and I could say to you guys, yes, this is from my grandma. Me and my grandma is cool, and chances are my grandma, she doesn't watch my live stream. However, if someone were to be like, okay, this is your grandson, he was sharing a story, watch it, she'll watch it and she'll listen to it, and she'll call me up and she'll say, oh, you know what, I was watching it. But otherwise, she's old school, she's not really into technology per se. So I don't have to worry about that, which is good. But however, as I said earlier, my dad, my dad, my dad, my dad. Um, he listens to my live stream. My dad, he supports my channel. Sisters, my brothers, yeah, pretty much everyone supports my channel. Some people might not support it because for the most part my channel is, it doesn't have much fun to it. I try to keep fun at a minimum. I try to keep drama at a minimum. I try to just share just positivity and story. I come on to the live stream sharing some stories based off actual facts, you know, things that's happening to me, things that I'm experiencing, and that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm doing almost every single day. Um, and yeah, I try not to make it too dramatic. That's what I don't talk about too much about, like, you know, as I said, politics and all that stuff. I don't talk about sad stuff that makes people want to cry, you know, that kind of situation. I just talk about just suspense. You know, suspense, like you listen to a story, be like, okay, wow, that really happened. Wow, that was crazy. Can't believe it. Like that kind of suspension kind of story that I share. Um, Let me see. I got a few more minutes before I start the story. So right now I'm just like, you know, giving you just some rundown of what to expect. So for you guys who are tuning in right now, I know a lot of people that be like, yo man, I don't know what this guy's talking about. He's talking about some weird story stuff. He's not really saying anything. You know, this guy's just mad bored. You know, he don't even try. Listen, first of all, I don't want to try. I don't want to. So for anyone who be like, "Yo, man, like you could put a little bit more fun," and I'm like, "No, I'm good. Thank you. Appreciate the thought. Appreciate the love or the criticism." Oh, by the way, I also have another story to share about criticism. Like many people, they don't know how to take it. You know what I mean? So for me, I have a story on someone, aka one of my friends, um, was criticizing, you know, what I mean, something about what I was doing on the my particular live stream. And that's a story to itself. I could get into that some other time. As I said, listen, I picked up a lot of stories. I take notes on it. And for me to start the story, it's kind of really early. So you guys can, as I said, get comfortable because I'm gonna be here for a while, okay? And I don't really expect everyone to just tune in for the whole show. I expect for people to be on and off, okay? This is not like a silent stream. I'm gonna be talking the whole time, like I'm not stopping because this is what I do. I'm pretty much okay at just sharing whatever I'm sharing and get it out there. So that's why I get a lot of information. So having a lot of information, I have a lot to share. So I everything write down and I practice it. So I'm pretty much good, ready to go. So when it's time for me to start, as I said, I keep looking at the time. I have my phone right here. So when I'm ready, I'm pretty much ready. But for now, I'm just gonna keep snacking water and pretty much talk with you guys for a bit. So I noticed that a lot of people here, you guys just tune in and you guys like to watch. You guys give me a thumbs up. So if you guys are interested to hear the story about my grandma, um, you guys came to the right place. And I'm sure you guys is really gonna enjoy it. This story, as I said earlier, it has some sad parts to it. Um, but for the most part, I think it was pretty okay. I just like the fact that she came to me whenever she feeling this kind of way. um she always have someone to talk to, you know what I mean? Like for me here in my live stream, the only reason she said, I wish my grandma was here still. Oh, you see, the thing is, I know you're probably gonna miss your grandma, especially if you was like really cool with your grandma. Like for me and my grandma, like we pretty much ride her, we ride together, we pretty much do everything, you know what I mean? So every chance she gets, she calls every single day. Listen, me and my grandma is so close right now. When I get up in the morning, I have tons of people that I could call, but I'm figuring everyone is sleeping and all that stuff. But I know for a fact my grandma is up early every morning. So for sometimes she would call me in the morning. Both side died. Oh wow. Well, Slim. Sorry to hear that. I have the both side for me. They're elderly, but they're running around. They're really healthy, and they're both doing their thing. You know, it's just the grandfather on both sides. They're not around, but the grandmoms are around, and from both sides, and they're doing well. They're doing actually pretty good. So, yeah, I am actually pretty blessed, and both of my grandma are really cool. But this particular grandma that I'm talking about, Slim, we've been cool for since I was, you know, conceived, like way back. My grandma's been there for me from day one. Because she's more on my mom's side, and I grew up with my mom and my grandma kind of situation. So basically, my household was always like my mom, grandma, you know, great grandma, because that's how I grew up. I grew up with great grandma, grandma, and mom. I grew up with all three moms in my life. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of was blessed. I can't really complain about that. I experienced both sides. My great grandma, she was always nice to me, like super nice. Like everything that I wanted, she gave it to me. I only have good memories of her. Like even as I said, when I was younger, I was wild. You know what I mean? I think I had some problems. Maybe I had some ADD back then, or ADHD, whatever you want to call it, attention disorder, whatever. I was wild. You know what I mean? I used to do some wild stuff. I think I probably had a lot of problems. Because I was one of those kids. If you didn't have patience, you know what I mean, you probably like, feel like, what, I'm gonna mess you up every chance you get, because you wouldn't understand what I was thinking at a kid. You know what I mean? You pretty much don't know anything about the world. You're thinking, okay, well, you know what? You're naive. You could do whatever you want, kind of situation. Well, you grown from that? Oh, listen, absolutely, I have grown from that. Listen, I keep saying to you guys here in my live stream, because this is how I express my stuff now. I listen. I have been to a place in which I don't even want to go back. You know what I mean? So the fact that I have a outlet, that I could share, and people like real friend like you that are here right now that always supported me. Just you go out your way, you be like, listen, that's my people, and I'ma support him no matter what. So that's why I said to myself, listen, you know what? The people who ride with you, those are the people that you never forget those people. And I have a list of people who ride with me. Like I know sometimes you don't even have your family ride with you, but I'm thinking to start. I don't know if I never shared this with you guys before, but it's in my plans. I mean, this whole virus thing kind of changed stuff around, but I'm thinking to start interviewing family member, and each family member, I'll have 10 questions to ask each family member. Now, these 10 questions, it ain't gonna be easy, because I'm gonna go hard. So whichever family member decided that it's okay, whether it's on a phone call, because some of my family are really far away, but I have the phone number for each of them. Whether it's a phone call interview, or whether it's just something random like a face thing. As I said, most of my family, you know what I mean, they don't really want to be on the thing. Some of my exes, they don't want to be on the thing either. So, but I'm really cool with everybody, because that's how I do. You know what I mean? I don't have problems with anyone, and I try my best not to have problems. That would be nice to hear. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Interview different family members. Like I would interview my dad, I would interview my mom. But the plan is the first person that I want to interview is my grandma. You know what I mean? To ask her, like, how difficult was it, taking care of me when I was younger, like when I was a kid. And just to hear those things, so you guys have an idea of what's going on. Like I could call my grandma, and I could ask her anything and she'll tell me. So, but the idea is, like, the thing is, listen, for this channel here, eventually I'm gonna grow and I'm gonna start doing different things. Like right now, I'm just trying to see, like, okay, maybe doing these live streams, I could start, being more comfortable. Because this is what live stream does to you. The more you do live streams, the more you get comfortable, and you don't only get comfortable on camera, but you get comfortable in life. Like, you know how some people get stage fright and all that stuff. If you do enough live stream, you will not have stage fright, because basically that's the same thing that you're doing, right? Oh, Blair is here. Happy you here. Actually, you're right on time. Usually you don't. My live stream starts at 10, but I decided to start a little bit early today. Thank you for the thumbs up. I see everybody tuning in. So Blair, let me give you some catch up on. I said catch up. Yeah, that was funny. Okay, let me just give you some info on what's going on right now. Since you're here, I don't want you to miss out on anything. So pretty much, Blair, I started this live stream a little while ago. I'm having snacks, as you can see here. This snacks is basically rice, peas, and black beans. It's like some chips. So earlier I was just saying that I was sharing chips with everybody, and also I was having water with it, which was pretty cool. I was doing some stuff like this just to show you guys. Listen, you know what? I'm here. So Blair, pretty much this is what you missed. I'm just trying to give you a catch up of some info on. I keep saying catch up. I don't know. So I'm just trying to give you some info on what I was doing this whole time. Trying to be weird about it. Also, I have my water with my snacks. So you pretty much miss that saga of what I was doing. And also, Blair, you pretty much miss me giving you guys an idea what today's story about. Hey, Spicy, you here right on time. I didn't start the story yet, so don't worry. I didn't miss it. You guys didn't miss the story. 10 p.m. That's when I usually try to start the story. I usually wait for a few minutes for people to tune in. But I started a live stream. I'm just talking about some stuff, having snacks, drinking water, and I shared what today's story about. Okay, wait, let me show you guys. Hold on. So this is what the snack look like. Hold on, let me get the focus. So basically it's rice, vegetarian, very good. So Blair, basically today's story, what it's gonna be about, because I said I love those. Yeah, these are really good. Yeah, is this rice? Vegetarian. You guys know I do my vegetarian thing, vegan thing for the most part. Um, it's very tasty, guys. So Blair, let me just say, chill. I am satisfied chilling, but well, okay. So I see everybody's here. So I'm hope. Oh, look who decided to show up. So everybody who's in the house today, we have a special guest. Okay, she go by the name of Latoya. She's pretty cool. Um, we've been friends now for a while. She's from the islands. I call her like an island baby. Um, but she have a pretty cool channel. So I know it's a weekend, so I want you guys to show her some love. I know right now, everybody didn't really show up because it's still early. But the fact that she's here on my live stream is a big deal, because island lifestyle is a little bit different from here in the US and in Europe and other places. So if she find the time to tune in, so Blair, Slim, I just want to let you know, Latoya is one of my, really cool friends from the island. I call her the island baby. But she really does all kinds of cool stuff. She's into makeup. Oh, and yeah, yeah, Spicy. Yeah, you might want to, connect with her because she's down and she got some good quality and she does really good hair and makeup. She do it all. Very talented. I just hope one day, you know what I mean, she get to experience the kind of stuff that we are experiencing because you guys already know that island lifestyle is not the same like, I mean, as I said, in Europe and in the US kind of lifestyle. It's like, different. Island lifestyle is more relaxed, but they just don't have like a lot of stuff that we do, you know what I mean, or we take for granted. But anyway, that's not what my live stream is about. But appreciate the fact that she's here, showing me love, giving me thumbs up, even if she's here for like a couple minutes. Still, make sure you guys go out, show her some love, because we really cool. And all my friends here, you know what I mean? Everybody's here is really cool. Spicy Taco, you know what I mean? She show me love all the time. Like these people that are here right now is just really cool people. And as I said earlier, today's story is gonna be a really nice story. Underline, basically the story is gonna be about my grandma. A few weeks back, we had a conversation, and it was a little bit uncomfortable at first because she was a little bit upset. But we talk about it, and I kind of build it into a story, and that's what I'm about to share with you guys. And hopefully, you guys can give me your feedback. This is not going to be a long story, but however, it's a good conversation, especially for anyone who don't have their grandparents anymore. I'm blessed to have my grandma from both sides. And as I said earlier, I was blessed to grow up to know my great grandma. And, we had a lot of fun. I kind of grew up with having my grandma, my mom, and my great grandma. So growing up in that kind of surrounding, it was a big deal for me. So right now, I still have grandmas, and they're really healthy, really doing good. So one of them called me up, shared with me how they were feeling that time, and I was there having a conversation. Back up your picture and turn on the remote. What the hell? Anyway, so I could jump into the story because I see that there's a few people here, and okay, let me check this out. Set up early, get this chat on the road. So snacks, water, and guys, I think it's that time. Yep, I know you will. Latoya, as I said, I know you will. Um, and you'll be all right. And I think you'll do great things because you already have the talent. I seen your channel, and everybody's here right now. They're gonna see your channel as well, and they're gonna know that you're putting out great work, and you're very talented. Actually, I know all of my people are not here right now, but if they were here watching, because some people are busy, it's the weekend, they doing stuff, family stuff, whatever, so they can't always come in. Like every day I get a different groups of people, tuning in, showing love and all that stuff. But Slim, I mean, she's one of my really cool friend. And Blair, I mean, I don't know what to say, I mean, she's always there. She basically she has faith in my channel, and she see that I'm growing, and that's all that really matters. I mean, having a channel that your channel is growing, I think that's just a big deal. I only had this channel now for like maybe a year or 2 years tops, or a little bit over. So, and it's just now I'm taking it serious. Like before I wasn't taking it serious. So you can just imagine that, in time, I think I'm probably can do something with this channel that I could look back and be like, wow, I started out and I wasn't really interested in growing or anything, but now I'm actually having plans for this channel. So, but Slim, like you said, maybe the interview thing with the family members or and friends, it will call 10 questions. And it would be like, it's not probably going to be like a long video. They're probably going to be like 3 videos a week, and it's going to be 10 questions from a friend, a family member, maybe a stranger, whatever it is. And that's the kind of video I'm going to be putting up. You know what I mean? So I want to evolve into different things. Not only that, I have ideas to do like um, wilderness cooking, meaning in the woods cooking, in the bushes cooking, outdoors cooking, park cooking, beach cooking. Yeah, I'm just thinking about I'm gonna go wild with all these things that I'm thinking about, but it's gonna be still peaceful vlogging. It's just that you guys are gonna get to see more of me and the things that I'm doing. Um, Most likely, you're probably not gonna see like some of my family because they're not into the YouTube world. They don't really want to be on that social media platform. They don't want to, So I'm the only one who really actually like doing this kind of stuff. And the good thing is that they support me, so can't really complain about that. So I think it's time for me to start the story. I don't know if you guys are ready. I know it's a bit early, like I said. You know, I mean, I should wait till at least 10:30 to start the story. Maybe we could just chit chat for a bit uh, before I could jump into this real life story about grandma. And then after that, like always, you guys know, um, I love ending the day with your live stream. Oh yeah, thank you, my friend. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the positivity because you guys always been positive. Now, before I said that, I have two chocolates here. Now, I don't know which one I'm going to share with you guys, but most likely I'm probably gonna share one of these chocolate for chocolate taste testing. Not really sure which one. So one is dark chocolate with mint, and the other one is milk chocolate with almonds. So that's what's gonna be my taste testing for tonight. As you guys are aware, every single night I'm doing live stream, I'm doing taste testing, and I'm sharing a story based on something that I have went through, whether it's with family member, friends, co-workers, or just a random stranger in the street. I just take real life events and I turn them into a story. I kind of like take some stuff out just to protect the person and the person identity. I really feel like it's okay for me to just like put them on blast or whatever it is. I'm not gonna do that. That's not what I'm about. I just want to share the underlying story without involving these people's name or who they are, what they do, and all that stuff. But yeah, a story is a story. As I said, you just mix some stuff up together and put it out there, and hopefully you guys like it. Let me see what somebody says. Like, having a support system is super important. Keep putting out content. Yeah, so of course, yeah, most likely I'm gonna keep putting out content because I really like having a platform. Now, to be honest, guys, let me see. I don't really like doing live streams every day. I'm just letting you guys know right now. Live stream every day is a pain. Okay, and the only reason why I'm doing it, and I keep saying it, if it's your first time, you probably never really heard me saying this, but I've been saying this for a while. The only reason why I'm doing so many live streams is because of my dad. Apparently, he listens to my live streams when he's driving because that's his job. He listens to stuff when the radio, music, or whatever. But since I'm doing like an hour or over an hour live stream, he would just play it and listen to what I'm saying. You know, which is pretty cool because even though he's not watching it to see what I'm doing, but he's listening to what I'm saying, which is just as important. So for the most part, guys, I'm thinking I'm not even halfway at the finish line, but yeah, but I'm feeling it. I'm feeling doing live streams every single night. It's a lot, So I understand why some people don't see it through, but for me, I believe that this is the way to do it. Right now, I think the best way to get more watch time is to do more live stream, longer live stream. Because I think eventually I'm probably gonna be where I want to be, and if somebody give you good advice, you should take it. In which that's my dad. He gave me the advice to say, listen, you can't really worry about your channel growing. You should worry about you know being like monetized. Oh, thank you, my friend. Appreciate the what's his name? Somebody just tune in. I don't know if it's your first time. Make sure you give me some love, thumbs up. What's his name? Hello, friend. He says Tomov Tomotiv. I don't even know how to pronounce that one. There's some names that I don't really know how to pronounce, but I could say Motive. I think Motive 27. But well, I'm not even gonna get into it and try to pronounce some stuff. But it's good that you guys are here, giving me a thumbs up. Appreciate the love, like always. If it's your first time, just give me a thumbs up. I never really see you visit my live stream before, so the fact that you're here for a minute, I really appreciate that. Um, Most likely we are connected in some kind of way, but I never really see you here on my live stream. Yeah, some stuff I don't. Yeah, I think it's probably a new person just stopping by, um, just showing some love. Even for a minute. Appreciate that. So, Blair, I know that you're here for the story, but I'm gonna share the story, and I'm sure as time goes on, more people probably gonna tune in because that's how the live stream works. People come and go kind of situation. I don't expect for a lot of people because as I said, when I'm doing live stream, I don't share it. I just let the notification work for itself. Some people don't get notification. That's just the reality. Other times they get it. And I want my live stream to be like private, or maybe you run into it like this guy did, which is okay by me because I'm not ready for like the major thing. Right now I just want to share story, make watch time, the people that I'm cool with, have like a really normal conversation. That's really what I'm looking for. Some simple, quiet thing, because the bigger you are, the more problems you're gonna run into. That's just the reality. So I know right now a lot of people right now is doing the thing where you guys is probably going and make sure you show our friend Latoya some love. Make sure you give her a little bit of watch time and all that stuff. So I expect for people to do the back and forth thing that they usually do. Like you go over there, you check out her content, and as soon as you check out her content, you come back, and hopefully if you see anybody here that you want to connect with or whatever, because that's what live stream is about. My live stream is more about storytelling, but still, you come through to hear the story. But I expect for you to connect also with people. You know what I mean? Like, so it's okay to take a minute just to jump on that person's channel. Okay, just you write it down, you look for it on YouTube, whatever it is. You go there, you find the person. You could just watch the latest video. Make sure it's more than a minute. Give them a little bit of watch time or something like that. And then soon as you do that, you could come back because I'm gonna be here for a while. So so if you could go over there by Latoya, show her some love. She got a good amount of subscribe, but she's been doing YouTube for a long time, like long time. Like for me, I'm still new at this thing, but I'm growing. Sometimes I'm growing. I'm not even trying to grow anymore. Like I remember when I was trying to grow when I only had like 50 subscribe or whatever it is. I was trying to grow that particular time. Okay? I was really trying, guys. And it was hard. You know what I mean? So the fact that, for her she's been doing for so many years, and she haven't really gotten to where she need to be. I just want to know like all the friends that I know, all the friends that I have right now, to go and show her some love. You know what I mean? So because every time she has a new video, I get notification. I'm already there, watching, supporting her, because anyone who's good to me, I'm good to them. That's just how I am. That's how the world should work. The world should work where we as people, and that's the word I use, people. When you say people, there's no height, there's no special look, there's no special requirements, just people. People in general. And the crazy thing is that people, no matter where you are in the world, we all are connected. We all have to do the same exact thing. You know what I mean? And for the most part, if you're like a vegan, you're more extreme. You'd be like, well, what's the difference between me and like a whale or a dolphin, or you know what I mean? Those kind of stuff, like, because you know apparently these are small, smart sea creatures like sharks and all that stuff. They actually know what they're doing. They have techniques, and they know how to interact with human beings and all that stuff. So for the most part, it says spicy. Does your profile picture has taco? I don't know. I don't know. I think spicy stuff. I think it does have stuff on it. Spicy taco always here. I watch all of her, any new content she comes out with. Spicy taco. I'm already there. And sometimes I might not get a notification because for me, guys, I don't know. You guys probably don't know this, but I get thousands of notification, guys. Not hundreds, thousands of notification. Now, for the most part, I cannot watch everyone's content. So for some of them, I haven't really have the time to watch these videos. So they never really come to visit my channel. I don't really go to visit their channel, but I know all these people, and I get notification all the time. And when I get all notification all the time, what I do is the people that always come and show me love, when I'm going through it, I see them, I know exactly. You see, this is the thing with having a connection with people. If you're going through like hundreds of, I would say, like names, the ones that you know that comes to your channel that you're cool with, you will never pass them up. Oh, I know who this is. They have a new video. And then you watch it, and you watch, give it some good watch time, you leave a comment, then you out. Then you move on to the next person. It doesn't mean that all the other people don't count, because maybe those people are subscribed to you. I don't think it's a good idea to unsubscribe to people who are subscribed to you. Now, if you would like to know if someone unsubscribed to your channel, then you have to go to youtube.com and you go into where they do the editing and stuff like that. I think it's not community. Man, I forgot. I haven't, done anything like that for a while, but once you go there um, and you check out everything, you'll probably run into it. There's where it shows you. I think it says subscribers or something like that. Content creator. I don't remember, but when you go there, you're gonna see, and YouTube allow you to see all the people that you are subscribed to those people, but they're not subscribed to you. And when I go there, I see a lot of people who I'm subscribed to, but they're not subscribed to me. And I didn't even change it. I'd be like, oh, okay. I laugh and I just move on. Because I'm helping these people, whether they care or not. Just the fact that I'm subscribed to them. And not only that, a lot of these people, I still get their notification. But I'm going to surprise these people, regardless if they're subscribed to me or not. Um, One day when I'm free, I have some free time. As a matter of fact, guys, I'm gonna take a couple of days off. I need a vacation. I need a break. Maybe gonna take a week, 2, 3 weeks. I don't know. Pretty much have the time, so I'm gonna take some time off. And when I take some time off, I'm gonna go to this YouTube thing. I'm gonna take a whole day because this is very time consuming. A whole day on and off to kind of purge friends and friends that are not friends, because if you're friends that are not friends, then most likely I really don't need a connection. It's more like you're carrying a baggage that you really don't need. Like, that's just a waste of time for you to be carrying baggage you don't need. So that's what I'm doing here on my channel. I'm subscribing to all these people who are not subscribed to me. So I'm just thinking about, I'm just gonna cut ties and let it be, and just focus on finding new friends and just focus on keep growing and focus on getting my channel where I needed to be. Like I already have ideas of how to get my channel where I needed to be. I already have a planning on finding a team of people. Now this team, most likely, a few of you guys is probably going to be a part of the team because we're going to do this thing together. I believe if we do it together as YouTubers, small YouTubers, if we work together as a team, we can make it. You know what I mean? Hey Kiki, hey beautiful, happy to see you. Hey you guys, my friend Kiki is here. Yeah, me and Kiki been watching my content now for quite some time. She always showing me love. She always giving me hearts, and she watch all my videos. Like as soon as Kiki see a upload, she's there watching. So it's good to have people like Kiki to show me love. As I said right now, different times, different people show up, different people showing love. But Kiki is one of those person that, she always, coming through showing love. She don't do a lot of content, but still she really support her friends here on YouTube. Like if you and Kiki are friends and you guys are cool and you watch her content, trust me, she's coming through and she's gonna show you love. Because that's what Kiki does pretty much. No content, but still she's supporting her friends, and she's always been here for me. What I mean? So Kiki, thank you for always being there for me and helping me out, and what I mean, just being real and being real positive. Every time she show up to my channel, she's always positive. So you have to give credit to anyone who's always positive and always showing up and showing you love. Trust me. Kiki, you're like not only amazing, but you're really cool. And I can't say it enough that I'm thank you for your love and your support. Like, I know I don't see you all the time on my live stream because I know you're busy sometime. But whenever you do show up in my live stream, I'm always excited because I know even if you don't watch my live stream, you watch my travel vlog. I know you like the travel. You like the fact that I'm always traveling somewhere every weekend. Now today I didn't travel anywhere, Kiki, because the simple fact that it's been raining all day and I don't really want to go anywhere in the rain. But however, I think tomorrow is gonna be a really cool day. So you guys can expect some kind of travel vlog. I don't want to give it away now, but I'm gonna be outdoors. Okay, it's not gonna be really cold, and you guys get to see something different. So that's why I don't give up on the travel vlog, even though I'm doing live streams every day for the month of December, which is unbelievable. I don't even call it vlogmas. I just saying just live stream for December. That's it, every single day. And maybe even after December, I'm probably gonna do some live stream as well, but not every day. Every day is kind of too extreme. I'm probably gonna do some long live stream, like maybe once a week or something like that, to build up my watch hours. But anyway, you guys are here, and I think it might be that time for me to share the story. I've been like, talking about random stuff, and you guys forget that every single day on my channel I share a particular story based on real life events. Sometimes it's something from a co-worker, sometimes it's from a family member, sometimes it's from a friend, sometimes it's from a stranger, sometimes it's just my experience, or how I feel I was in a particular situation or whatever I would share with you. But today's story, and it happened like a few weeks ago, and it's about my grandma. So if you guys ready for the story, you guys just relax, make sure you have something to drink, and you guys could just listen. By the way, this is not going to be a long story. You guys can put your feedback into the story after I'm done with the story. So for everyone who's tuning in on and off and all that stuff, it's story time, people. I know it took a while. It does take a while. Hey Sheldon. Hey bro. Hey. You made it. Hey guys, so one of my brothers here, Sheldon. Yeah, he's from PA. I used to be in PA. I haven't been in PA for a while, and I'm doing my New Jersey thing. But he's here, and he's actually right on time. Everybody, I don't know if you know Sheldon. He's really cool. Like me and him, like, we hang out, we do stuff. Like, I haven't seen him for a while though, but we have history together, what I mean, me and Sheldon. So I just want to say shout out to Sheldon. What I mean, you always showing me love, bro. So the fact that you're here right now, it means a lot. Just want to say, thank you, bro, for what I mean, stopping by. I know you're a busy man. I know you got a lot taken care of, what I mean? So the fact that you're here, I really appreciate that, Sheldon. So I said, hi everyone, just extremely. Yeah, listen, you don't have to tell me, bro. I'm doing live stream every single day and I don't see you not once. So I know you're busy. So the fact that you're here today, what I mean, I'm kind of excited about that because, me and you, Sheldon, we go way back. What I mean? And the fact that we go way back, what I mean, I really appreciate that. Now, it's about that time for me to start sharing the story. Sheldon, every single day, I'm sharing stories. I'm doing chocolate taste testing. I'm doing all kinds of wild stuff on my live stream every single day. I know most people are not into live streams because it's too long and many people don't have the time, which I understand. I mean, people are busy, especially with this whole pandemic thing, what I mean, this virus thing driving everybody crazy. You can't even use the word. You got to say some code thing like you have to say virus 19. You can't even say the real name, because if you do, you have problems with YouTube or other social media. It's like you censored, so yeah, this whole thing is crazy. So, a lot of people not working, a lot of people stressed out, bills. So a lot going on. So I understand, Sheldon, you don't have to tell me, you have to stay, hustling. You got those bills to pay. So I get the fact that you're busy. So, not seeing you, I completely understand, Sheldon. So, but anyway, I'm about to jump into this story. I see a lot of people, like on and off kind of situation. I've been here for a while. People get busy sometimes. So yeah, Kiki and everyone that's here, I think it's time for me to start the story. Story time, people. I've been here for a while. I didn't start the story, but now the story is ready. Okay, I'm gonna be here for a while. We're gonna share stories. We're gonna do chocolate taste testing. Every day this is what I do. These are one. I'm gonna probably gonna choose one of these chocolate. I'm not really sure which one I'm about to share with you guys, but definitely I know I'm gonna share one of these chocolate with you guys. So, and I'll just give you the result of what I think about these chocolates. I don't know which one to share, but one of them definitely. I still have my snacks. This is my snacks right here, guys. I don't know if you can see it. This is actually some good tasting snacks right here. Uh, it's rice, it's peas, and it's black beans, and it's actually pretty good. So, guys, story time. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Because I'm ready, and I'm about to do this story now. So, let's go. So, anyway, guys, Shell, Kiki. Oh, yes, yeah, okay, you like chocolate? Don't worry, I do chocolate taste testing every single day. Okay, basically, Kiki, I noticed that you guys are ready for the story. I'm about to share it, so hopefully everybody is here and ready. Hey, Roopster, I haven't seen you for a while. You told me you was busy. Everybody, Roopster 760s in the house. Now, guys, let me tell you, me and Roopster also, we've been doing this thing for now a little bit over a year. I think it's been some time. Roopster is like really busy right now. Now is his busy season, so he doesn't do as much, but still he's doing his pool thing. I mean, he's like a professional. So if you're into pool games, I mean, make sure you go over there, show him some love. He does live stream pooling, sometime practicing. Roopster is like very cool, and as I said, he's a professional. Like he hangs out with the legends of pool playing and competition and championship. So Roopster is a big deal. So the fact that me and him is really cool, it's a big deal to me because now I know like celebrity. He's like a celebrity right now, and he's a celebrity, but also he does landscaping. You know what I mean? So me and him, we've been doing this YouTube thing back and forth for quite some time. So I've been watching his channel since he don't even have that much subscribe or whatever, but now he's growing. He's about to be a big deal. You know, a lot of people like his content, and you know, he's always positive and he's cool with everybody, and that's what really matters. You know what I mean? So Roopster, big shout out to you. You're here in the right time. I'm about to share a quick story with you guys. You know, every single night I'm sharing stories, chocolate taste testing. I'm just trying to make this thing fun, you know, for everyone who decided to stop by for like a couple minutes, show me some love. So anyway, let me jump into the story. I have my snacks right here. I just showed you guys earlier that I have my snacks. Um, and I also have water. Of course, you know, you need water. So let me start that story. Okay, so okay, she said work is kind of my thing. Patience with everyone. Oh yeah, Roops, I get it, man. You don't have to tell me. I know you get busy. I know sometimes it's not easy. I understand. You know, this is what I do. You know, I mean, I understand. Listen, first of all, Roops, listen, bro. I've been doing this live stream now for every day, and the idea is to do it, you know, till the end of December. Now, it's not easy. Okay, I work. Okay, sometimes I have to work out early in the morning, and most of the time my live stream is from 10 p.m. Eastern time all the way to 11 p.m. You know, remind you I have to wake up in the morning like 4:30, okay? And I have to be at work at 6 in the morning. So I'm not getting rest. So today, since I didn't go anywhere, I kind of like really get some good rest because I didn't do my travel vlog, which every weekend I do is travel vlog. So if I didn't travel anywhere today, most likely tomorrow, you know, I'm traveling. I'm going somewhere, you know? So, you know, I don't want to give that away. But today, since I didn't do anything, I decided to do a live stream and share with you a story. So for everyone that's here and you guys are ready for the story, oh, John is here. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you, my friend. Happy to see you. A lot of my friends are tuning in from different places, John. So appreciate the love. She said hi, everyone. So I'm about to start this story. Thumbs up, guys. So if you guys are ready for the story, let me jump into it because I get distracted with a lot of love that's showing right now. So you guys can, you know, connect, and you know, if you don't know anyone and you just want to show some love, it's okay to show some love. That's okay. So anyway, let me jump into the story. So like I would say a few weeks ago, um that's how I start my story. You know, I don't say once upon a time, I just jump in it. Okay. So a few weeks ago, my grandma, she called, and apparently she was upset, and I didn't know why she was upset, but I'm always willing to listen to my grandma and her story because many people right now, they don't have their grandma, you know, and they don't know what it's like. Some people don't even know their grandma. So the fact that I knew my grandma, I spent a lot of time with her, she helped to make me who I am. And I'm like one of her favorite, and she's like, you know, one of my favorite kind of situations. So every day we bond. So she called me, and she was a bit upset, and she said that she's been trying to get in touch with a particular family member now for 2 weeks, and she doesn't know why, but this family member is ignoring her, and she feels like this family member is being rude and disrespectful. And she asked me, she was like, do you think that's, you know, the person is being rude and disrespectful that by not picking up? So I had to figure out like what's going on. Why is this person ignoring my grandma? And my grandma is still trying to get in touch with this person. So what I did, you know, I called the person, they picked up, and I had a conversation with the person. I said, hey, what's going on? Why are you ignoring grandma? And they say that, you know, grandma is always asking, you know, for favors. And I'm like, so what's the problem? If grandma asking for favors, like, that's the reason why you're not picking up? You don't have like any decency to be like, listen, you know what, grandma, I don't have it. You know, I can't help you. I can't do whatever. And that was kind of rude. So I said, listen, you can't do that. So after we had the conversation, I go back to that person. I went back and I called grandma and I said, don't worry about it. You know, she was really upset about it. She said, listen, you know what? She don't understand why some people are so rude, you know, and because she have done stuff for those people. And I kind of understand because for me to say my grandma never done anything for me, I would be lying. You know what I mean? When I was younger, she did a lot. And if my grandma called a particular people, you know, I don't have to say if it's family member or not, whatever. I don't get too technical. But if my grandma calls someone, it's because they're cool. You know what I mean? They're friends, real good friends. And she did favors for this friend, and hopefully the friend can do her a favor. And if it's family member, listen, trust me, she have done stuff because my grandma is pretty much sweet like that. So I call her and I said, listen, if you call someone for a week and they don't pick up, you should not continue to call this person. Okay? If anyone is ignoring, listen. First of all, for me, I'm not gonna say I'm conceited or whatever it is. But listen, first of all I do for me personally, the things that I would do is like I would call you maybe twice. If I called you in the daytime and you don't pick up, I said, okay, maybe you're busy at work or something, emergency, whatever, and I would call you in the evening. And if you don't pick up in the evening, and you don't pick up in the middle of the day, because morning most people are sleeping, of course, and you don't call me back and you don't text me, then you know what? That's it. I'm not going to call anymore because I figured that most likely you're ignoring my calls. You know, I don't want to be texting you and waiting and voice. No, I don't want to do all that stuff. I don't have the patience for that because if someone called me once, I will see the missed call. Okay, sometimes I will see the message. Sometimes I'll see the text message, whatever it is. So the fact that someone don't respond to you and it's you keep calling over and over, it doesn't make sense. I don't like it, and I don't like people doing it to me because I'm not going to do that. I like your channel and I'm still down and listening. Oh, thank you, my friend. Thank you for the thumbs up. A lot of people like my channel. A lot of people like my content. They know I'm positive. They know I do my vegetarian thing. I don't do much drama. I don't do much joke. I just speak on basically life. I'm more like a distraction from all the crazy stuff that's going out there, the crazy stuff that's going on in the news and everywhere. I'm basically a distraction from that because all the things that I talk about is just regular things that family member goes through, friends go through. She said, cheers from Toronto. Okay, I got a Canadian in the place. Thumbs up to Canada. Appreciate the love. Everybody who's here, make sure you show Canada some love. Let Canada knows that, you know what, we here and we show love as well. We show love everywhere, not only Canada. If anybody else from anywhere else, put the link and we show you love because that's what we do here in this particular channel. We show each other love. So anyway, as I said, I try to explain to her that it was okay for her to feel the way she does. You know what I mean? Because for whatever reason, I understand. Can you guys imagine, you trying to contact one of your kids or you're trying to contact a family member or a really good friend or whatever it is, and you don't know what's going on, all right? You don't know what's going on. You don't know if this person is mad at you. You don't know if this person is sick or what. There's a thousand things that could have happened. So the fact that you're trying to contact this person and this person is not picking up and you did it for 2 weeks. So think about it, guys. 2 weeks straight, you've been calling, you've been texting, you've been calling, you've been texting. And this person do not have the guts to call one time. That's all you have to do. Just call one time and say, okay, listen, I was busy. Sorry, I missed your call. I seen that you called a bunch of times, but I didn't have the time to call you back. So I understand why she called me upset. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not like that because I'm not calling anybody like a bunch of times. 2 times, that's it. One, two. After that, street, not even a three strike. You don't get a three strike. 1, 2. So I call you 2 times and not back to back. For all the back to back people who like to call and then hang up and then call right back, don't do it. Okay? If the person that pick up the first time, you should wait for them to call you back. Okay? That's just real. So anyway, so with my grandma, she was really upset about it. So she called me and, she was expressing her feelings to me. And at the time, I would have to say, grandma, she's really cool with me. So I expect for her to call me, express her feelings and everything like that. But I didn't expect for someone to do that to an elderly. You know what I mean? She's a retiree. She's a senior citizen. You know, and you know, like if somebody's elderly, you don't want to stress them out. Like, why would you want to do that? Listen, I'm telling you, listen, you see, right now, we're in a pandemic. And it's not good to be mean to people. Like, you have two choices. Either you walk away or you don't say anything, or basically I don't know what else to say. Just walk away and just don't say anything. That's it. That's the only thing I could come up with. But if you have a choice to be mean, just don't be mean. Just don't say anything and just walk away. Because especially to elderly people, it's not cool. You know what I mean? Because right now I found out that a lot of these young people do not have respect. In my days, you know what I mean, if you grew up in the 70s or 80s, things was more simple back then. You know what I mean? But for these guys who grew up just the other day, the things that they're doing is just mind-boggling. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But for the most part, I would have to say most of these young people, they don't have much home training. You know what I mean? But when it has to do with, like, you know, like old school people, you know, they would get it. And this story that I'm sharing, you already know that this is not an old school people who was ignoring, you know, my grandma. It had to be somebody who was more on the young platform, because older people, they know, they get it. You don't have to call them 2 weeks. You know what I mean? People get busy. I get it. Everybody have to work. Everybody have to still pay bills or whatever, unless you're on unemployment or whatever it is, or something. You know what I mean? People have to survive these days. She said, if a relative treat my mom with disrespect, they are blocked. Well, okay, listen. You know, Slim, I understand what you're saying, because you don't want anyone, whether it's your sister or your brother, cousins or niece, whatever it is, to disrespect your mom. You know what I mean? That's just the reality. You know, people get sensitive. Like many people right now, they have their mom. Some people don't have their mom anymore. Some people have their grandma. Some people don't have their grandma anymore. The fact that I still have my grandma is a big deal. Especially I have my grandma from both sides. They're elderly, but you know they're still here. You know, I communicate as much as I can. Um, and you know I try to be, you know, good, because I understand that, you know what, nobody's gonna be here forever, so stop that crazy stuff. So why you can't just live in peace and just be good to the people that you know, that you're close to? Like, you know what I never understand, guys, you know, you guys are listening here, why it's so easy to be nice to stranger, but most of us, we're not nice to our own family, people that we grew up with, people that we know for so many years, but we can't be nice to them. But at somebody at your employee or whatever it is, your job, you'll be nice to that person, but you wouldn't be. Listen, I don't want to get in too much into details, but it is crazy to me. I just don't get it. You know what I mean? I just don't get it. You'll be mean to the people that you know, but for someone you don't know, you would want to be nice to them. You know, and if you're mean all the time, then of course there's something wrong with you. Okay, mentally something is wrong with you. No one is allowed to be mean all the time. You telling me that you wake up in the morning and you're mad at breakfast, you're mad at bacon? Everybody likes bacon. Well, not me, but I'm just saying. Not me. You know, I'm saying, but the smell of bacon is so good. You know what I mean? So my point is, if you're mad all the time and you're mad at breakfast, just you wake up in the morning and just mad at everybody, mentally you have a problem. And yes, I understand, guys. We have a lot of people who are sick mentally. Okay, they have mental illness. They're walking around. We don't know until they snap and they do something crazy, and you be like, I didn't know, you know, they were sick. But yeah, of course, there's always sign that somebody's sick. You know, sometimes you just don't see it, but there's signs. So the fact that this happened, you know, to my grandma, you know, I was upset about it. So that's why I called the person. And the conversation that we had with the person, I did not attack the person, because that's not what I do, guys. You know, I don't attack people. You know what I mean? That's not what I do. and I will never be that kind of person. Like if you do something wrong, I don't believe that I should attack you, because when I attack you now, I'm doing something wrong as well. So what I do is I try to get to the bottom of the situation. Oh, Kiki, I know it's true, Kiki. You know, Kiki is still here. You know, she's showing love. You know, she's listening to the storyline. Yeah. So Kiki, as I'm saying, is that so when I called the other person, the conversation that we had is just basically she didn't want to do a favor for my grandma. So because she didn't want to do a favor for my grandma, she didn't pick up for 2 weeks. But she picked up for me because listen, everybody know me. Listen, I don't need anything from you. I don't ask any. Listen, I don't ask my mom, dad, brother, sister, nobody. You know, that's just who I am. I always been this way ever since I was young. Like anybody, if you know me, they'd be like, have this guy ever asked for anything? No, I always been independent, just for that simple fact. I don't like people holding stuff over my head. Well, I did this for you that one time. I helped you out. That I don't like that story, bro. I don't like that kind of stuff. Don't hold stuff over me. If you do me a favor, you do me a favor. Don't bring it up. Don't talk about it. Yeah, you remember that one time I helped you out? I did this. And you know, listen, dude, first of all, let me just say this, guys that are listening. No matter who it is, guys, you know, Sheldon, I know you're still here, bro. Um, for whatever reason, if you help somebody, do not bring it up. Don't talk about it. If you're gonna talk about it, then don't do it. You know what I mean? Don't. It doesn't make sense. You helping someone and then you talk about it. So that particular person that did that to my grandma, I guess they helped my grandma a couple times. I'm not gonna lie, they did. Okay, but the fact is, if you don't want to help anymore, all you gotta say, simple. Listen, I can't. Okay, I can't. I got some bills to take care of. You know, I got the mortgage, I got the rent, I got car notes, whatever it is. Just you let her know straight up. Why you have to? I think there's a word for it, guys. Can you help me out? I don't know the word to use. Like when somebody, you know what I mean, just won't pick up the phone, just, you know what I mean, ignoring you or whatever the case might be, because they don't want to do you a favor. Like, what's the word for that? I know that there's a word. There got to be a word that people would use, because I know it's not normal for people to do that kind of stuff, but I know people are doing it. Especially if you're a family member, you don't do that kind of stuff, man. I don't really support it. So the fact that people are doing that kind of stuff, it's just messed up. You know what I mean? You don't do that, especially to an elderly person, a senior citizen. You know what I mean? I've seen a lot of things people say about senior citizen, how people treat senior citizen, and you know, you can't imagine how these people grew up back in the time, because I think my grandma, she grew up in the 40s, or I think 30s, 40s, or whatever. I know she's mad old. That's all I know. But I think she grew up in the 30s or the 40s. Now, for everyone here on my channel, many of you might not even remember what it was like in the 30s and 40s. Okay? It was not easy, guys. So you have to respect these people, like anyone who's that old, that grew up in the 30s or 40s. Listen, man, I'm not. I only can imagine. I read books. I seen like documentaries and stuff like that. How back then was. It was no joke. So you have to respect your elderly. You know what I mean? That's just a given fact. And if you can't do a favor for someone who's an elderly person, you got to break it down gently. Just tell him straight up, oh yeah, I would really like to do this, but right now, I have to take care of these bills real quick. You know, I got the mortgage, I got the car note that I have to take care of, and you know what I mean, I really want to help you out, but not right now, man. I promise you, just give me some time. I'm gonna see what I can do for you. Okay, just give me some time, and that's it. You know what I mean? And you don't have to just be like, okay, I'm gonna ignore this person because you know I don't want to do them a favor. I don't want to help them out. Nah, that's just not nice, guys. You know what I mean? So you know me, guys. You know me. I talk. I say what's on my mind. So I never put myself in this position for people to have things over me, to have people to say negative about me. So I'm always doing my thing, and I think that's why it's so important for me. It's very important to work, and that's why I stay working. Like I don't like working. I don't like to get up at 4 in the morning or 5, whatever, to be at work at 6 in the morning. I don't like to get up so early. Who wants to get up? If I was doing maybe a 9 to 5 shift, then it would be like okay, because at least you don't get up so early. Um, but the fact that I have to get up early in the morning before the sun comes up, I'm already up. You know what I mean? And I got to get ready and do all kinds of stuff before I get to work. So it's not easy, but I do it because I have a responsibility. I got things I got to take care of. Okay? So that's why it's called sacrifice. And I do these things. So the bottom line, what I'm just trying to say is that, guys, no matter how you look at life, you always have to be nice. You know what I mean? Because this, at some point, someone was having a hard time, something worse than you guys. Like right now, I'm good. I'm all right. I could do pretty much whatever I want. I'm in a position where if I want to book a ticket and fly anywhere, I could fly anywhere. Not anybody could do that. But am I gonna do that? No, I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm not. You know what I mean? Because for certain situation, I don't want to be like doing stuff extreme, and then a few years later, I'm wondering like, damn, I blew all that money. I could have saved it and I could have did something with it. You know what I mean? I don't want to be that guy. So saving is much more important because I don't want people to come at me in a certain way. You know what I mean? Uh, so at least I could be comfortable. You know what I mean? Even if you're not rich, you're comfortable where you could pay the things that you need to take care of. So no one is gonna say, "Oh, you didn't pay your bills." You know what I mean? So did Blair say something? I done stuff with folks. I never bring up. Oh, listen, as I said, Slim, it's never easy. What I talk about if you're doing, it's not safe. Yeah, Slim, you're absolutely right. It's better to just do it, and you don't have to say things about it. Basically, that's what you're saying. You just do it. That actually makes sense. They should not make excuse. Most elderly aren't asking for long. Actually, Blair, you're actually right. Most elderly people are not asking for a lot. If they're asking for help, they just want you to just do a little bit with whatever they want help with at the particular time. Because most elderly people are pretty much comfortable with what they have. You know what I mean? Because they're not really working because they've been retired for years now. They're just living their simple life. You know what I mean? Their bills are getting paid. They could have their grocery. Because she wants to be independent, so she still move around and she do the stuff that she does. You know what I mean? She has help. That like simple stuff. But she's still pretty much, I would say, she don't really depend on anyone. You know what I mean? She likes to be independent, and she have a little help, which is okay to have help. But being independent is good too. So, but the fact that she reaching out and you ignoring her, that's never nice. So I felt bad about it. She was a bit emotional about it. As I said, for me, I try to talk to my grandma. I try to explain these things to her that listen, you should not get upset with someone who's ignoring your call, but I understand why you would be upset because this person was basically cool with you. This person was good to you, and you was good to that person. And then all of a sudden, it's okay, guys. Let me give you for example, picture this guy. Um, you have a family member, okay? Whether you guys are living together or not, you know, I guess it doesn't really matter. But almost every day, this particular family member would call you, check upon you. Oh, you all right? Do you need anything? Or how's everything? Okay, well, if I could help you, I help you. And you guys been doing this for years. This back and forth thing where, okay, they come to visit you, they, give you a piece of bread, help you out, whatever it is. And all of a sudden, this particular family member or friend, you don't see them. I think there's a word for it. I think maybe they call it ghost or whatever. I think I heard of that word ghost where this person just completely disappear. You know what I mean? For days, you don't see this person, and you try to contact this person, you don't hear anything. I guess they just changed their number. They just disappear. You don't know where they live anymore. Any of that stuff. Now, if you are a true friend, or if you really care about that particular family member, I guarantee you, you would feel some kind of way because you and the person is already bonded. And whenever you bond with a family member or a friend or a mate, whoever it is, and all of a sudden you don't have that bond anymore, for a while you're gonna feel kind of weird about it. But one thing for sure, guys, I promise you this, that will pass. It will pass. So yes, in the beginning, for the first couple of days, you might feel hurt or whatever it is, but give it a couple of days. You're gonna completely forget about it, and you're gonna move on. Like, you know what? It doesn't matter, because that's what people do. You have to learn to move on, and you have to learn to be like, you know what? I'm not gonna worry about that. Because listen, if anyone who don't want you in their life, okay, if anyone who don't want to talk to you, you shouldn't have to force that on anyone. You know what I mean? That's a choice they have if they want to talk to you or not. So you have to not be selfish and be like, why they don't want to talk to me? You gotta be like, okay, let me let it go. He don't want to talk to me. She don't want to talk to me. That's fine. This is just simple things that anyone should be able to do. It's just simple logic. Many people just don't understand it. And I think it's a doing the good thing or doing the right thing kind of issue. Most of us as people are struggling with doing something good or doing things the right way. Do you know, guys? I don't really want to put this out there because it's not even a big deal to me. Most of the time, when I'm driving, like sometimes I would have my Easy Pass. But if I'm having cash on me or whatever it is, and I'm not using my Easy Pass, what I would do is I would always pay for like at least a couple people behind me. So whenever they pull up, the person would say, "Oh, don't worry about it. Somebody already paid for you." I would do random things like this. I don't even know these people, but I would do it. You know what I mean? It's just like holding the door for somebody. I don't know these people, but if I see a woman carrying two bags and I see she's going towards the door, I'm rushing to open that door. I'm not saying it's a chivalry thing. I'm just saying it's doing the right thing. You know what I mean? So there's a right thing and there's a wrong way to do things. But I'm just saying that the right thing is that if somebody need help, if you can, you should help. That's all it is. It is quite simple. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure these things out. You know what I mean? And yes, even for me, it took me a while to get to where I am. Because as I said, when I was younger, I didn't really care or know these things. But you learn. And once you grow and you learn, you try to do things better. And that's what we should always do as a people. We always supposed to learn and try to do things better. And always try to help those. For example. Well, yeah, Slim, you actually absolutely right. Make sure she's good, like you said at the end. So the bottom line is when it has to do with family members, you know, you always have to try to be good to your family member. If you want to keep your family member good, healthy, at peace, true bro, definitely. Sheldon says true bro, definitely. Sheldon, is still here. Yeah, so yeah, Sheldon, that was like basically the story that I shared today. You know what I mean? Because it was just wild that someone would do something like that. You know what I mean? To an elderly person. You know what I mean? So, every day, as I said, I'm sharing different kind of story, but this story was a little bit different because this one is like kind of close to my heart kind of situation because that's my grandma and me and her is really tight. As I said, I talk to my grandma like every day. Like if I forget to call my grandma, trust me, the next day she's gonna call. She's gonna say, "How come you didn't call me yesterday?" That's the kind of relationship I have with my grandma. I don't really have that relationship with anyone else. Maybe I do, but I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, because a lot of people call me. I get calls all the time. My phone ring, ring, ring. like almost every day. So this is it. When someone stealth, I never wonder what I did. Oh yeah, well, Slim says whenever someone doesn't talk to her, she don't think about it and wonder like, okay, did I do something wrong or whatever it is, because she thinks that maybe the person just want to stop talking to her. Now, I think Slim, I don't think it's always like that. Some of the times, if someone stopped talking to you, I'm thinking it might not be always be something that you do. Well, sometimes it could be something that they did, and it could be because of guilt. You know, all kinds of stuff would kind of like push the person to not want to talk to you anymore. Okay, it has happened in the past, which okay, I understand that to many people, but I'm saying that sometimes it doesn't. It's not necessarily you. Sometimes it's the person. You know what I mean? Many of the time you find people, they're stressed out and they're going through some problems, and even though it doesn't have anything to do with you, they could take it out on you. You know what I mean? People do that everywhere, whether it's at the job, sometimes it's family members, sometimes it's friends. They're going through some stress. Their wife is leaving them. Their kids are giving them a hard time. Their kids are moving out, living with boys, and kids getting their own apartment. Kids, yeah, because between husband wife situation, kid situation, family member situation, mom dad kind of situation, friend situation, all these things can lead for someone not talking to you. You know what I mean? And most of the time, you don't have to do anything. It's just because someone is having problems in their life. They feel like, you know what? At that time, you're not important. Like, I don't even have nothing to say to you right now because, you know what? I'm dealing with whatever I'm dealing with. And you'd be like, I didn't even do anything to you. Why are you treating me like this? Like, you know what? I don't have time for you. Bye. You know what I mean? Like that kind of situation. So Slim, I understand what you're saying. Many people they go through that. You know what I mean? Like I have friends that they go through a lot. When I say I go through, they go through a lot. Like for instance, I have this one friend, actually more than one friend that goes through this, but the other day we was talking about some abusing situation, you know, and I just want to bring up because Slim was saying that why someone didn't talk. Like, okay, I have this friend, and this friend at the particular time, this is years ago, by the way. Um, Slim, to your point, because I'm trying to bring up a scenario because of what you said about, sometimes it doesn't have anything to do with you, why the person is mad at you and don't want to talk to you and pick up your calls or whatever it is. I have a friend, and at the time, she was she was being abused by her husband, and she had friends, and if she was home and friends would try to contact her, if she's around her husband, she wouldn't be able to pick up. Okay. And because of that, after a while, she don't talk to these friends anymore. Now remind you, those friends didn't do anything to her, and those friends probably thinking like, what the hell, why she ain't picking up my call? Like, what did I do? I didn't do anything to her. But they don't know because she's not telling them that her husband is very abusive, very jealous, and if she pick up the phone and be on the phone, he's gonna be like, "What the hell you doing? Who you talking to? You better not talking to some guy." And she probably get a beat down. You know what I mean? So this friend for years, all her friends, she would have to ignore their calls. She don't return their calls. And some friends they just stop calling at all. They'll be like, you know what, I ain't gonna call her no more because you know what? Every time I call her, she giving me excuses or she's not picking up or whatever. But she would never tell these friends that my husband is abusing me and he's very jealous, so I cannot talk to you guys anymore. So it doesn't, because this is for Slim. So it doesn't necessarily mean that okay, Slim, you're the one who have done something for this friend not want to talk to you. the friend or the family member could be going through something that they don't want to share with you. You know what I mean? And that could be the reason why they don't want to talk to you. You know, you just don't know exactly what's happening. And you just feel like, okay, well, they don't want to talk to me. It doesn't matter. If you don't want to talk to me, it's fine. And these are just reality. And even to this day, you know, I believe that that friend, she probably still have nightmares and stuff, you know, because, you know, she probably think like, listen, wow, you know what I mean? For so many years, this is how I was living my life, you know, and that's no way to live life. Listen, and I think, I don't know if it was yesterday, you know, Blair, we was all, you know, conversating about, um, you know, if it was ever okay for any men to lay hands on a woman or whatever it is. And I was saying, listen, you know what? I was saying it was never okay for any man to abuse a woman in general. Um, and I bring up this one point that's saying that if a woman hit a guy and his reflex, you know, kind of like slap her or whatever it is, then Slim Ryu is like, you know what? That's no excuse. And you know, and that's from a woman's perspective. But you know, I don't have much guys that I talk to about these things or whatever. But if I were to call up a guy, you know, right now, put him on speakerphone and ask him that same question that I asked you, Blair, because I know you're here. What you think that guy answer would be? If it's okay, hey, hi, my friend, Icy Chick, thank you for the thumbs up. Happy to see you. I see a lot of people tuning in. You know, it's been late. You know, usually I'm not here that long, but I'm gonna be here for a little bit more, um, just to, you know, finish this story completely. So what I was saying, Blair, is it just depends on the person and the outlook. They would say that's not necessarily abuse, because you know, if a woman for whatever reason were to hit you because you may say something hurtful, or you know, you did something that disrespectful or whatever, and she smacked you, and because of your reflex you smack her, you know what I mean? For some people, they would actually believe that that doesn't count as being abusive. You know what I mean? That's just a topic that's a weird topic. That's not I don't even want to get into that topic today, you know, about abuse and all that stuff, because I know a lot of people who've been abused, and it's no joke. You know, she said it is abuse physically and mentally. You see, guys, I told you that's what Blair says. Blair says it's still abuse mentally and physically. Even though, guys, the woman was the first one to smack the guy or the person, whoever. And then because of his reflex, he returned the same thing that she did first. So what I'm saying is that that's more like a debate, Blair. Many people might not see it the way you see it. They would not see it as a, would you slap a woman? No, no. Listen, that's not me. That's not who I am. But what I'm talking about, Blair, is reflex. Many people might not understand how reflex operate. Okay? But for some people, that's reflex. I seen, okay, check this out. Long ago, I have a friend, um, no reflex control it. Blair said no reflex control it. And Blair also said it's still considered as abuse. Once a guy put his hand on a woman, it's abuse. Now, okay, reflex is not out of anger. Exactly. You know, this guy is right. You know, this person's right. Reflex is not out of anger. But what Blair is saying, guys, Blair is saying that no matter what the excuse is, you should not put your hands on a woman. And I said to Blair, if she hits him and he just like out of reflex did the same thing, I don't really think that's abuse, but it is wrong. So I'm not saying that it's right. It's always wrong if a man, boy, whoever, puts his hand on a woman. It's always wrong. It's never right. Because I never condone violence to anyone, whether it's a woman or a man in general. You know, I don't condone that kind of stuff. But I'm talking about right now is reflex. Okay, so I'm gonna give you an example of what reflex is in my world. I don't know about you guys' world, but in my world, okay? And it doesn't have anything to do with abuse, so don't guys don't jump to conclusion or anything like that. Here goes. And usually I'm not even gonna get into this, but I'm gonna get into it right now. A woman should not put her hands. Okay, you see, that's right. You know what, Blair? What you're saying, Slim actually said that. Slim said the same exact thing. Slim said a woman should not put her hands on a man, and a man should not put his hands on a woman. And this is the right thing to say. Everybody know that. Okay? It goes both ways. I know some people like to just jump on one side, maybe the man's side and maybe the woman's side. No, it goes both ways. It's very sensitive topic. Yes, Sheldon. Sheldon says it's a very sensitive topic because it is. You know, we're talking about abuse right now, but I don't. I'm saying, Sheldon, since you're here and you're listening and you are a man and you know, I mean, you're not an abusive person or anything like that. My question to you is, do you think that if you use your reflex to hit a woman, do you think it still should consider as abuse? The truth is, for me, I think I think it's still abuse. I really think so. I think it's still abuse because you really put your hands on the person, because that's just the reality. That's just me personally. I don't know what other people think, because once you put hands on the person, because if the woman put her hands on the man, like what Slim says in Blair, it's still considered abuse because she puts her hands on the man. So if the man put his hand on the woman, it's still abuse. So I think they both are abusing each other. That's just the reality. But I'm just saying that, should you really consider it as being abuse? You know, think about it for a while. Like, is that something that you know you should be forgiven for? Like, you think like if you accidentally, well, I don't think it's accidentally. Like, I don't know if you should say accidentally, but would you put your hands on your woman and you know you would say, I apologize, I won't do it again, kind of situation? She should forgive you or should not. But I think if it's a reflex, I think she should forgive you because it's a reflex. You know what I mean, guys? I think for whatever reason, if a woman put her hands on a guy and the guy reflex were to, you know, hit her, whatever the situation might be, for the most part, I think if it's a reflex, you should be forgiven. I mean, usually stronger. Okay, yeah, Blair, I understand what you're saying. For the most part, what Sheldon says, yes, it is because it's a physical and it's done intentionally from a negative. Okay, so Sheldon basically saying it's still considered as abuse. So Sheldon says it's the same thing, you know, either way, you know, you look at it. Because once you hurt the person, however you did, it's still abuse. You know, because you put the hands on the person, you shouldn't really do that. So even if it's reflex or not, it's still considered as abuse. And that's what I said. I think it's also right. And not only that, you know, he said it's coming from a negative place, because it is coming from a negative place, because if someone hits you and you return by reflex or not hitting the person, the only reason why you hit the person because the person hit you, it's still coming from a negative place. You know what I mean? So it's still wrong any way you put it. Now, let me just share with you guys my experience on the reflex concept. So one day, long time ago, I have a friend. You know, his name is Ricky Ricardo. I could say his name because he don't even know I have a channel. So Ricky Ricardo, you know, that's years ago. You know, we used to be cool or whatever. I don't know where he's living. I think he moved to Florida or something like that. So one day, you know, we was like doing our, you know, volunteer thing, and you know, I turned the lights off. You know, he came into a room to pick up a box or you know whatever it is, and I was there waiting for him. So he didn't know that I was downstairs waiting for him, right? So As soon as he, come down and he's about to reach to turn the light on, I kind of jump out to scare him. And automatically he swing a left hook and I kind of put my hands up and I blocked it. And, I started laughing, but if I didn't block it, I could have been knocked out. You know what I mean? But so the point what I'm saying is that if I didn't block it and I got knocked out, um, would that still consider as abuse? She said, I don't know if you heard what I said, Slim. Um, I just shared a mini story about my friend. I tried to scare him and he swung and he almost knocked me out, but I blocked it. And I was saying that if I didn't block it and he hit me in the head and I was knocked out, would that consider as abuse? Sheldon, I don't know if you're still here, but I'm saying like, would you consider that as some kind of abuse? Because so it's not abuse. So basically, what you're saying is that because is a friend, hitting a friend, it's not a abuse because it's from a reflex standpoint because he didn't see me. Okay, I was pretty much in the dark, and I scared him, and he just jumped and he just swung. That's it. Definitely circumstance you were playing a joke. Yeah, it's a prank, and I was in the dark, so he didn't even know it was me. But the point what I'm saying is that he uses his reflex because he don't fight. I know him for many years. He's not like a violent person or whatever it is. But at the same time, he's willing to defend himself when being attacked or scared or whatever it is. So how is it okay for him to hit me in I would say, a reflex manner? Let me see what Sheldon says. Sheldon says something about it. Let me see what he says. So Sheldon says it's still considered as some kind of abuse, whether it's a reaction or not. Um, Not only that, he didn't really intend on hurting the person, but I guess it's still coming from a negative place. So Sheldon, I kind of understand where you're coming from. Ah, oh, apparently, guys, my battery is dying. I should put it on the charger, but you know what? I understand. I've been here for a while. Might be a time for me to go anyway because I've been here for a while. Nope. Woman slap a man. It's not his reflex. It's his intent. So Blair says if a woman slaps a man and the man reflex like basically hit the man reflex hit the woman, then it is abuse because he pretty much intended to do that kind of. And I think she probably have a point when she says that because in a way, even though it's a reflex thing, yeah, I think he probably intended on doing it. Like he probably really want to do it because, as Sheldon says earlier, it is coming from some kind of anger standpoint. So, the truth be told, yeah, I also say the same thing. I would also consider it as abuse. So, bottom line, we all came to the same conclusion that abuse is abuse no matter how you look at it, no matter which way you look at it, whether it's the man putting the hands on the woman or the woman putting the hands on the man, reflex or no reflex. Either way, it's abuse. Um, because if the woman hit the man and the man don't hit her, she's basically abusing him. And I mean, I think the reason why it's abuse is because he also did the hitting. Like so, two people hitting each other, it's both considered as abuse. Because she shouldn't hit him in the first place. So either way you take it, you guys are absolutely right. Wow, guys. So I've been here for a while. As you guys know, usually every day, 1 hour, I'm here on the live stream. And today I've been here way over an hour. I share multiple story. But I'm happy that you guys tune in, here with me. But I just want to say, guys, have a good Blair. I was just about to say, okay, good night. But Blair, she reminded me that I have to do chocolate taste testing and share my findings with you guys. So here goes. I don't know which one. This one here is chocolate mint, and this one here is milk chocolate with almonds. Okay, let me see what Sean said. If it's done with the intended hurt, doesn't matter how you slice it. Well, you're right. People said almonds. Okay, so Sheldon, I guess nobody want to see the mint today. So Sheldon, today I'm doing the taste testing of this milk chocolate with almonds in it, and I'm just gonna open it and share it with you guys. And because basically I've been here for a while, my phone needs charging. I didn't plug it in or whatever because I knew I'm gonna get off anyway. So I just wanted to share this with you guys before I go. I just want to say, good night. Thank you guys for showing up. Appreciate the love like always. You guys be safe out there. And guys, you know what? I'm gonna be here every single day unless I'm doing my travel vlog, of course. So let's do this taste testing because I've been here for like 2 hours. So here goes. It has a lot of calories, guys. Yeah, I'm trying to open this thing up. Okay. You see, I like dark chocolate because it's good for you, but this is not dark chocolate. But you know what? For the month of December, I'm just going wild with all kinds of chocolate. Like, I guess I just took a break from the vegan world and I'm more doing the vegetarian thing, like doing chocolates and all chocolates, as a matter of fact. It doesn't really matter if it's chocolate, I'm doing it. As you can see, this is what the back look like. And those looks like it's like whole almonds in it, the full ones. But it looks really yummy to me though. So I'm gonna break it so you guys can see it breaks. Hold up, see this? Looks pretty good though. So this is gonna be my first bite. And by the way, guys, um, I only take one bite and that's it. I don't even eat the chocolates, which is so weird. Because be like, damn, you're just wasting all those chocolate. I was like, well, I don't really eat chocolate like that. I just wanted to taste it. And that's how I enjoy these live stream because I get to do taste testing of chocolate. Really sweet, but so good. See that? So basically, this is my snack. This is what it is. First of all, I need snacks because listen, guys, I know I've been here for a while, especially Sheldon. Being a vegan, it's hard to find healthy snacks, and these snacks is really good, especially if you're not eating rice and stuff like that. These are really good, right? So, guys, yeah, yeah, you gotta eat healthy, bro. The thing is, I don't like eating so late. I like to share this right here. Hold up, let me see something. I haven't opened this one. I just like to have it. I like to look at it. This is basically a bottle of chocolate goodness. Like for me, I always like chocolate, especially dark chocolate, you know? So that's actually a big deal. Yeah, but Sheldon, it's always good to do the vegan thing. As I said, I've been here for a while, and you guys came, you saw, you enjoy my story. Now you just enjoy my chocolate taste testing. I had like some vegan chips, um, water drinking, everything. Guys, I've been here like way over 2 hours. Usually, I don't do live stream for 2 hours. I just do it for just basically, I would say maybe 1 hour every single day. So the fact that a lot of friends tune in, a lot of people enjoy the live, and I've been here for so long. Appreciate everyone who tuned in. I just want to say everyone to have a good night, even though I did say it earlier. And guys, I'll see you tomorrow in my travel vlog because you guys know I do a travel vlog every day. So I'm probably gonna surprise you guys. You're gonna see where I'm at and what I'm doing. But most likely, hopefully, it's a good weather and I could get to enjoy and share with you guys. So have a good night. Stay safe, guys, and thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being good friends, and thank you for showing love. I mean that really means a lot. Slim, Blair, Sheldon, everybody else who's here. A lot of people I don't really see, but some people are watching, and you guys don't really comment that much. Kiki came in. Um, a lot of people came in. I don't even remember all the people. But I appreciate everyone who tune in. It's a bit late. It's almost 12 o'clock. Usually I'm not working tomorrow, so it's okay. Blair, but thank you like always. I'm not working tomorrow, but I have to do some research to find out um where I'm going, what I'm about to share with you guys. So I do some research. I could be up for a while. As I said, this weekend I'm not working, so I have time to just do stuff. So have a good night, guys. Stay safe, and make sure you tune in tomorrow. Check out my travel vlog, and after that, you'll get to see more live stream, and I have more stories to share with you guys. Um, but now that you're here, Sheldon, I just want to say, yo, bro, you know what I mean? You know what's up. Don't be scared to give me a shout out from time to time. Let me know everything is all right. You know what I mean? So have a good night, guys.